You need to watch this video if you still make fish roll the old-fashioned way, or you don't even know how to make fish roll at all. This video will be teaching you how to make quality fish roll for yourself and your family using the littlest things in your house. Firstly, you have to sift out your flour so that you can aerate your flour. I use 3 cups of flour here. After sifting your flour, you are ready to add other ingredients. I added a cup of sugar, salt, baking powder, nutmeg. Nutmeg is usually a must for me, but you can skip it. And then you add your butter. Your butter should be half the quantity of your flour. And then you just mix everything to get this crumbs texture. Then you add your egg and cold water. Please make sure you're using cold water because the butter, doesn't take long to start melting. You can also skip the egg. It's just that we want to protein up or beef up this dough with protein. Remember, the fish is also a protein in this. Now you clean off your kneading surface, dust it with some flour, and begin to knead your dough gently. While you knead, you can be adding flour intermittently as needed. Now, you don't have to knead this very rough and as though you are kneading for bread. It's just little or just very soft kneading, and then after you must have gotten something that is somehow smooth, not really smooth, and then you keep it aside in the fridge to sit for 1 hour or 40 minutes. While that is being done, you can get your baking pan ready. You need to grease. Even if you're not using parchment paper, you can use your flour. Just grease the pan and dust it up with the flour. Now you prepare the filling. This is where one of the secrets lies. This filling does not have to be moist. I see people prepare this filling and they add some other things like fresh pepper and all of that. You don't need anything fresh vegetable other than onion in this. Now I added the onion, thyme, curry powder, nutmeg, powdered garlic and powdered ginger, and I added 1 seasoning cube and then fry it. You have to fry this for the onion to get dry, like get a little bit translucent in color, because it doesn't have to be moist actually. Fish roll shouldn't be moist inside. It is not a meat pie, okay? If you want to add all those vegetable, green pepper, red pepper, and all of that, you just want to be doing a fizzy or just testing something for yourself, then you should make sure to consume it almost immediately, right? Or within a week. If you check the standard meat pies that you get from a very good standard fast food or restaurant, you can't see any fresh red or greeny vegetable in it. No. So I added some curry powder and I get it stirred. I fried it till it was very dry. It was just dry, okay? And the oil should be small. Look at it. You could see from the screen that this is very dry. All right. I got the local baking oven on the, on the flame to start heating up. So, like I said, you cannot be, waiting until you get oven. I mean, conventional oven for you to make fish roll or meat pie or any baking stuff. So you can use local method. And that's why I said if you haven't made it for the first time because you don't have any of such, then that shouldn't be an excuse for you, because yeah, you can actually make anything, bake anything you want with your local, with your pots. Just either you put stove stand inside if you have, or you pour some sand there and you're good to go, or you get some stones and put on as the base and then you're good to go. The next is to roll out your dough as flat as you want it, or possibly 3 cm, okay? And then you get the edged greased with, that is flour and water that I mixed there. And then you begin to lay your protein or the filler. If you have watched till this end, please kindly give this video a thumbs up Kindly also share this video with your friends and family. Thank you for doing that. If you're not yet a member to this channel, please kindly do so by subscribing. It is free. So you gently roll out the um, your dough to form the roll. Now this is ready. You can cut into two, you can cut into three, depending on the length that you want your roll to turn out. Okay, look at that. Isn't it looking nice? And yes, I cut out the edges so that I can have a smoother edge. Okay, you can as well leave it like that. Even if I decided to leave it like that, it was still going to turn out well, but I just decided to cut it off. Okay, so transfer them into the baking pan and then continue the same step with the remaining three doughs that I cut out, because I divided them into three. My sister, my brother, you cannot always wait until you get everything to get to eat what you want. Buying these things now, the fast food is not, it's not a joke. So sometimes just get yourself flour, prepare this in your house and eat it to your fill. Drop some in the freezer and microwave them afterwards and enjoy. This was so good. This was so delicious. Okay. I remember giving some to my neighbor and they were like, wow, let's go and open an eatery. I'm like, you are who? Okay, that's to show you the quality of the fish roll that I made. Okay. You wouldn't even know that it was baked local oven. So if it was the conventional oven, I mean, it was going to be more than crisp. So repeat until you are done. I mean, the crispiness was something else, and I was imagining if it was conventional oven that I used. Because that one in 35-40 minutes it will be done because it will be baking up and down. But this one took like 1 hour plus, right? Because now it's pot and I didn't heat it up enough. So you have to heat up the pot well enough. It should be hot enough before you transfer this. So it can be done faster and be more crisp. That's one of the secrets baking with a local oven. Have you liked this video already? Have you shared? Please kindly share share. It doesn't take anything to share. God bless you. This is ready to go to the oven, okay? And this was the the cutouts that I had from all of them. So just what I did here was just to experiment and see how this thing will turn out. The head of the fish, remember this is Titus fish, so it's actually boneless and very soft. I'm like, I wasn't going to throw it away. Let me use it and make something different in shape with, the cutouts. And so you can see that this one looks like shapeless America. Okay, but yes, we can't throw it away. We still use it to make out something. I just still cut out the edges and just to make it a little bit appealing to the eye, and it came out nice. So I am done and I'm ready to send it to the oven, which has been heating for some minutes. And after sending it into the oven, it will stay for 1 hour. But it was supposed to stay for 1 hour, but this took more than that because the oven was not well heated before I placed it in. Okay, so I poked it with the fork. You may skip this part, it's not really necessary, just to give it some kind of catchiness in the eye. Okay, and then I egg washed it just to make it look golden, more golden when it is done, and then place it in the oven. And after 1 hour 20 minutes, this is what we have. Guys, isn't this looking cute? Isn't it looking cute in my pot, in my local oven? Okay, so bet me you would love this. If you haven't tried it before, go and try it and do well to come and let me know how it turned out. Okay, so after 1 hour 20 minutes, I'm ready to serve this. Have you liked this video? Abi, you've not learned something, just tell me if you've not learned something. Please like this video and share it. God bless you. Imagine if I was to be buying all of this. Now look at that one that I made. See as the thing fine, sha. Ah, imagine if I was buying all of this. Oh my goodness. That's Nesia Nono. Eh? Nesia Nono. I say, I'm not a scattered person. So that first presentation was scattered, right? I say, make I just, arrange them and show you the protein inside from the angle of the fish. Make it a see and well, okay? Look at this. Now, if you were with me, you would see that the inside was just okay. It was not moist, like it was just okay, crispy and a bit dry. That's how it should be. This is not meat pie. It's one of the secrets that you should learn in making fish roll. All those sherere, green, red pepper, and all of that, they are not necessary. I used dry pepper here, dry ground pepper, paprika pepper here. Now look at that one. See the head of the fish now. This one was even more crispy. I don't know. Okay, so this is what we're calling today. To have a blast and stay safe.